Hello and welcome back, and it's the one you've all been waiting for today. It's the British Indoor Karting Championship. It's the local finals at Coventry, and we're just about ready to go out and start doing our qualifying sessions. So the way it's going to go today is we're going to get 15 minutes to do some qualifying laps, and then from them laps we're going to be given grid positions from the fastest first. So we're just going to settle down a little bit and try and get out and get some fast laps in. We're going a bit slow now. We're doing this on purpose because we want the guys in front, because we were the last ones out of the pits. We want them guys in front to sort of pull out a gap. We did catch somebody up, so we just need to make sure we can try and get past them. So I don't want to ruin his lap either, and we're just going to try and squeeze it down the inside and try not to crash into him. Give him plenty of room on this corner as well. We don't want to be ruining his race. And yeah, we managed to get it past him. So straight on to our fast lap. So this is our fastest lap of the qualifying session, and we're just about to cross the line now to start the lap. Nice and smooth. It definitely feels fast. It felt fast in the kart. I didn't have to change karts either. I know some of the guys, as I was driving past, see them changing karts in the pits. Nice and smooth around that bottom corner there. It's always good to get that one nice and smooth. No double moves with the steering. Through the chicane, a bit of a weakness of mine, the chicane. I need to do some work on that because that's definitely where I'm losing some lap time. Didn't quite nail the apex on that corner either, so probably lost a 10th on there as well. Just come back across the line now. We'll give it a good shove, and then that's it. That's our qualifying session done. That was the fastest lap that we did, and we're just going to go back now to the pits to see what it is. Now I did see the flag being waved and we come straight into the pits. You notice there's a green light still. Now I thought, if I'm in pole position, the other group are going to be using them karts on the right. If I get this car in the front, I'll get this kart again. Well, that was the theory behind it, but Mad Wilco beat us to it by 2/10 with a 41.1. We got a 41.3. Paul Lowe a 41.2, Ollie Stokes 41.5. So it wasn't a bad qualifying session. We matched our personal best for the year really, so can't moan at that. Up next it's the race. So here we go. It's the final, it's the race. We managed to get it on the front row, which is a really good place to start for us. I think last year we were on the second row, and this year we definitely found different. Look at our women skills as well. But yeah, last year we were really nervous. It was our first year doing this sort of thing after being an absolute novice at go-karting the prior year. So this year felt really relaxed, really comfortable. It's nothing we haven't done before, and I think it shows in the driving, because last year the driving was terrible. And this is it. We're going to wait for the green lights, and the Coventry finals is going to be underway. And that's it, we're a go. A bit slow off the mark. Paulo managed to just try and squeeze down the side of us. We qualified in third. He had a really good qualifying session, and we managed to keep the place. We lost a bit of time to Mad Wilco out in front, who's just bolted like a racehorse. He's absolutely flying already, so we're going to struggle to try and keep up with Mad Wilco, but we're going to give it our best and see what we can do. So give it a little look then, just to see where Paul was. He's quite close to us still. We're going to have a good race with him this evening. So first lap, not too bad on the first lap, nice and smooth, no drama, no issues. We are trying to pull a gap out as I quickly moved the seat then, moved it back to the full-back position. I usually start off with it on the second one from the back, just in case I need to get some more grip in the rear, which I felt like I had to do then, and it sort of works out a little bit for us because it makes us feel a little bit more comfortable with the rear of the car, because it was starting to come away from me a little bit. If you're enjoying this racing content, please remember to subscribe. I have got a target of trying to get 200 by the end of this month, and we are hopefully going to be doing all the rounds of Bikc this year too. And we're sort of keeping up with Mad Wilco out in front. We're not looking too bad, we're looking quite comfortable at the moment. These laps are definitely fast laps though. I don't know if you guys are noticing, especially you guys that watch my videos quite often, but I don't know, I watched this video back and these laps just look that little bit quicker than what they usually do. The camera settings are the same and fixed the same, so it's just we were going for it. But it wasn't long until we had to start taking a defensive line against Paul, because he was starting to sniff around us after the first couple of laps. We managed to pull a gap out to 4th, and I guess he decided now was a good time to try and put the pressure on me. You see him just on the right hand side of me then, trying to sneak through. So we're definitely under pressure now. We are driving and defending for our life. We don't want to lose this 2nd place. It's bad enough 1st place has just drove away from us like we were nothing. We don't want to be losing 2nd as well. To come on the top ramp again, that's a defensive line into turn 1. It's a good sneaky position to put the kart in if you don't want someone cutting down the inside of you. And up the ramp again, sort of stay in the middle of the track. Really giving Paul a hard time, and again, a really shallow line into turn 1. We're really not going to be giving Paul an easy overtaking space. We're going to drive this defensive line as we stay tight on that corner as well. And again, we stay tight on the wall. Let him go around the outside a little bit. It gives us a little bit of a nudge, just to let us know he's still there. But of course, we did know he was there, because I don't think he was less than a 2nd away from me this whole race so far. So we're coming through the chicane, which is where he was making most of his ground upon me, through the chicane. My kart sort of had a better acceleration than his, so it was a bit of a cat and mouse game. He definitely had more speed than me, but down the straights he just didn't really have the power to get it all the way past. So it was a bit unlucky on his side with the kart selection, otherwise he would have had me. But right up the side of me there as we're coming across the line, and that can get dangerous because you can steal a position over the line like that. If you sneak it up there far enough, you will get it past someone and steal the position. So we're coming up on the last lap now, and we're still half defending, half not defending. We want to keep the speed in the kart. We sort of know now it's coming up to the end of the race. Not quite sure it's the last lap yet. Keep it tight against that wall. Let him, not giving him an inch to get through. Keep it nice and fast. We're still looking behind us. We want to be holding him up. We want to be holding this position, but we know he's going to make a last ditch attempt on the last lap. We just know it. Everybody would. Every race is going to make that last attempt. We take a shallower line into the corner down there, and we keep it tight against the wall. We give him the room on the outside again, but we cut him off just at the finish line, and that's it. That's the end of the race. We managed to hold on to 2nd, but that man there, Paul, really pushed me. That was a brilliant race.
Kart 6, man.
And he was in kart 6 as well. Couldn't believe it. Absolutely smashed it. Thoroughly deserved. He deserved 2nd. We held him up, but Mad Wilco, well done, mate. Brilliant race. He just flew off ahead. Didn't get much time on the whole channel though, because he was so quick. But you know, I'd rather have the win than get time on somebody's video, I'm sure. So great race. He loved it as well. Look at him celebrating. Absolutely brilliant. We were all buzzing after that. We're going to leave the camera running. We don't usually do this, but we want to pick up a little bit of the chatter after the race.
He was right behind me the whole time, that far away. All race. Good race, man.
I just couldn't quite see the master.
I couldn't believe you were in kart 6, man. I was thinking I was going to fly away. It's a good race, man. Well done, lads. Well done.
So there we have it. Mad Wilco in 1st, myself in 2nd, and Paul Lowe in 3rd. We managed to one up from last year. I think we got 3rd place last year in the Bikc after a difficult race, starting down in 4th or 5th, I believe, so not too bad. And there's a mug shot of all of us on the podium. You don't get that a lot on my channel. Guys, if you like that, please remember to like and subscribe. I really need the subscribers. I want to try and make 200 by the end of this month. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.